Well, when this country was settled and when we started building modern homes, and I don't mean modern design, I mean just modern homes in the way back when in the 30s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, the ones that I've worked on all my life, those old homes were designed and built by the European masters. The architecture, the techniques to build them came from Europe. That's where our ancestors came from. And so we still use a lot of those same techniques. The basic way of building a house really hasn't ever changed. It's four walls and a roof. And so the craftsmanship has changed a little bit, but those early craftsmen, the Europeans were amazing people, and they still are. And Sherry and I were talking about our guest, Sherry Muller. She's a designer here in Dallas. And Sherry and I were talking about, I asked her to spend some time with us and explain to us some of the European design and influences that we get in our design here, because I love it so much. So welcome to the show, Miss Sherry Muller. And
Thank you, Alex.
it's so great to see you. And we've got some slides. We have some images to show. Let's pop them up there and let's get to it.
Well, we're going to look at something very specific here. This is high-end contemporary architecture by Vincent van Duysen, who is a renowned Belgian architect. And this just shows a large residence with a pool in front. I think the next image shows it from a different angle. Yes.
Oh man,
so
that
now
is
you
so
see,
beautiful. Wow.
And you can see that what is there is all that's essential. You've got a big pool, you've got an area where you can sit beside the pool or, lay out.
You could go,
and
you
then
could
you've got
fly,
your
you could
house.
practice your fly fishing in that
You
pool.
might be able
I
to
think I
fish
have
out
a
of that
really
pool.
good, I have a good use for that
Put a
pool.
canoe in there if you'd like. But yes, so this is something that he is known for.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yes. So next, this is another room in a home that he designed, and he is a minimalist. Whatever he does, he uses the highest quality materials, and it's perfection.
So when you're doing this, and to kind of, this speaks to my opening remarks about the European masters that came over here and designed and built our original homes and buildings. The quality of craftsmanship here is stunning, and that's not by accident. You can't have people that build production houses do something like this. They can't do it and make it look right.
No.
This takes somebody with the desire to have somebody look at a photo of their work and say, "Wow."
Right.
Yeah, right?
It is a piece of art.
It is a piece of
unique.
art. And
everything he does is one of a kind.
And I'm seeing this, and this discussion came up because as I was looking at some contemporary pictures Sherry had sent me of homes here in Dallas and in LA, I noticed that the first thing that struck me was the use of natural materials and the quality, and how you can take that minimalist house and it's just stunning. It's not full of frilly stuff. Yeah, it's not.
It's sort of a lesson in geometry.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is an interesting view, because if you see the tree in the background, there's sort of a little courtyard in the middle of this home. So there are wide plank floors, very pale white.
So what happens here is I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No.
What happened, here's what I see as not being a designer. What I see is a blend of old and new. What I see is a blend of a very modern, contemporary, linear look, and then I see those beautiful old wood floors.
Right.
That I'm not sure if they make the walls stand out in the windows or if it's vice versa, but it works so beautiful together. Yeah.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
So, and then this is just the hallway to the angular shot we saw 2 slides ago. You don't have to go back, but do you see there's just like a block of wood is
The bench.
the bench.
Yeah.
And it's perfect, and it's probably smooth to the touch.
And it goes to the ceiling. It
Right.
goes
High
with the ceiling.
ceilings and just
And
two
again,
basically hanging light bulbs. And he also designs light fixtures and oftentimes the furnishings. of
and
his
so
home.
it's a blend of these different types of design and architecture, and that's what makes it so fascinating to me.
Right, right.
This is amazing. I
Isn't
want
this
this.
amazing? So, and I think this is a fabulous idea for Dallas. In Belgium, it rains a lot. So a lot of people who have money have indoor pools, but they also have glass where you can slide them off in the summertime. So, for instance, here, this is just adjacent to the kitchen. And this used to be the barn. So Vincent Van Dyson transformed the barn into a swimming room. And this is a sort of a typical
You
thing
could like
in
wash
Belgium,
the
out in the
horses. You bring the
countryside.
ponies in, put
You-
them in the pool. I
You
get it.
could.
I get it. What a brilliant move.
Right. Now, this is something, because some people may recognize his name. So he's actually doing 2 collections for Sutherland Furniture, Sutherland Outdoor Furniture. And there's a Sutherland showroom right here in Dallas. So this is one of his collections. And again, it's pretty sparse. But it's just really
that's
good
the same
quality.
architect. That's the same architect. What's his name?
Vincent Van Dyson.
Okay, that's beautiful. That's incredible.
Right. And then this is his second collection for them.
Uh-huh.
And it's teak, and it's got a bluestone top.
Wow.
And so again, it's wood, it's
Mm-hmm.
stone, it's natural elements with clean lines and utilitarian. I think if you look at this table, you see that the corners are just rounded.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to knock your hip as you walk by.
So we're out of time, but
Okay.
I wanted to do that video to show our audience some of the beauty of linear modern design
Right.
and blending it with natural. It's really, really, really beautiful. It's
Absolutely.
absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely.
And folks, when you do this or you ask your designer or builder to do this, remember, this is really high quality stuff. This has to be done really with a craftsman. It's not something you can just go and buy. It's got to be created by somebody that's proud of what they do. Not dissing people. It's just that we don't have a whole lot of people that are trained to do it. So be
Right.
careful who you have do it, because the corners of the walls have to be perfect.
Perfect.
The lines have to be straight. Look, I just fixed a house. And if you'll go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to Remodel Revolution, you will see that one of the video thingies I've got on there, I don't know what they're called, is called the Rescue House. And they went in and tried to convert a traditional house to a transitional or modern. Well, let me tell you something. I think that the guy doing the windows was standing in a hole with one leg, because everything was an inch out of level. And we had to redo the whole house. That's how important it is to get the first thing, when I walked in there, the first thing I said to the homeowner was, we have to redo it all because I can see things that aren't,
Just to the
they
just
don't
to the
line
naked
up. They're out.
eye.
It was horrible. So anyway,
Wow.
thank you so much.
It's been great.
I
being
really
here.
appreciate you coming in today and spending time with us.
Thank
And
you.
we'll do this again.
I would love to.
Okay, we'll do it again. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.